Hey guys, this is your boy Markcoos and welcome back to Markcoos' Reign at Arsenal, episode number 25. And in this episode we have 3 matches before we go into the January transfer window. What am I saying? Anyway, the first match of this episode is Arsenal versus Liverpool, and this is on the paper it would be a relatively difficult match. Not really. As you can see, Higuain is back in the starting lineup after being omitted from the starting lineup in the first two matches of the last episode. But as you see, Liverpool playing Coates, Kelly, Wilson. They're playing Gerrard, Joko, Luis Suarez, Sterling, Lucas Leiva, all those sort of teams. They're playing an alright team, but I mean, this is Arsenal, and this is me in charge of Arsenal. This is with a 95 Wilshere. We're gonna pwn. But anyway, 18th minute of the match, Suarez gets away and does a great, nice shot and save from Chesney. But in the 22nd minute here, Higuain is played through on goal from Jack Wilshere, and a nice little finish by Super Saiyan Higuain. He scores when he wants, and he's an absolute beast. So Higuain 1-0 up, and then in the 33rd minute here, it's actually quite funny. Vermaelen gets heads it straight to Olivier Giroud, and look at that for a finish into the top corner from Olivier Giroud, and it's just like, where is his World Player of the Year? He should be World Player of the Year. Ridiculous. But anyway, in the 36th minute here, Ozil and Higuain have a little bit 1-2 before Ozil eventually passes it down to Ramsey. Ramsey passes it down to Olivier Giroud, and Giroud, with the right foot, finesses it into the opposite corner. Pretty good finish for a 3-0 lead against Liverpool. Little running man celebration there. And yeah, I mean, they're dominating for the win. But anyway, Arsenal 3, Liverpool 0, half-time, 6 shots, 5 on target for me, 50-50 possession, and 58 minutes on the clock here. Joko plays it through to Raheem Sterling. Sterling, pretty good finish. I nearly read it with Koscielny, but I couldn't get to it. And Sterling goes to pick up the ball. It's like, yeah, we're gonna come back. We're gonna do something. No. This is me you're talking about. In the 79th minute of the match, Higuain on the ball, plays a nice little through ball through to Olivier Giroud. Oh, look at this first strike. Does a little shot feint. Look at that. Look, he's just so goddamn powerful. So he scores his hat trick. Very nice near post finish, to be fair. I mean, I shot feinted it. I make sure that Pepe Reina was gonna think I was gonna go across, and I just went near post topi. But in the 90th minute here, Wilshere was just running, no injury time, and the referee blows the whistle for full time. 4-1. 12 shots, 8 on target. We both had 8 shots on target, but dominated on possession a little bit more. And I mean, man of the match was Gonzalo Higuain, which was a bit of a shock considering that Giroud had scored a hat-trick. But other results, the Man United beat Southampton, Man City beat West Brom, Wigan got beat by Chelsea and Bolton, Wolverhampton got beat by Tottenham, Norwich and Stoke drew 1-1, Aston Villa got beat by Sunderland, Everton beat Newcastle, Cardiff beat QPR, and West Ham got beat by Bolton. So a lot of results there, but as you can see, I'm still 3 points clear of Man United. I'm still 9 points clear of Chelsea, and 17 points clear of Everton. Holy crap, and Norwich are bottom of the table. But as you see, it's no saying, but shoot it in derbies, the form goes out the window. It's a question of who wants it more, and that's exactly why we will win. Let's go for it. It's a derby coming up. But who's it against? Is it against Tottenham? Is it against Chelsea? Is it against Man United? Sometimes it comes up with that, but no, it's against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. And it was going to be a difficult match, considering that Chelsea are a relatively difficult side to break down. But because I took Fernando Torres off them, they don't actually have a very good striker, which I think is pretty funny. Like, you'll see what I'm talking about when it shows the teams, because it's a bit ridiculous. And look, who they're playing up front. They're playing Moses up front. Moses. Big Victor Moses. He's a pretty good player, but up front, no. He can't really play up front. He's not really got the strength to play up front. But as you see, I started with Cazorla, Rosicky. I was playing I gave a rest to Jack Wilshere and Ramsey. They literally play every single game. So, like Rosicky, I think it's his last match for the club before he leaves in. I think he's gonna leave probably in January. I'll probably get him to leave. But in the 14th minute of the match here, Lucas Piazon ends up heading it back and trying to get a nice little sweaty goal from Markkoos, but it's not going to happen. Santi Cazorla is going to run away with the ball here. I think it's David Luiz going to try and stop him. Not today. Santi Cazorla chips it through to Higuain. Higuain with a shot, and he hits it wide. What are you doing? You're meant to score and you want. I think he just didn't want to score. Fair enough. But in the 20th minute here, Giroud makes a pretty good run. He keeps himself on side. Aurel Romeo can't stay close to him as Giroud. Like I've said about 100 times in this series, when he's throwing goal, he will score like about 95% of the time, which is ridiculous. But Olivier Giroud scores, and in the 27th minute here, Giroud on the ball to Higuain, Higuain on the ball back to Ozil, and Ozil with a very, very, very nice goal into the bottom corner on the left hand side of the goal across Petr Cech for a 2-0 lead, and he's punching the air, he's going mental, he's loving it, and yeah, he's going to run off the pitch for no ridiculous, he's just going to run off the pitch to celebrate, right, fair enough. But at half time, it's 2-0, we've had 11 shots, 5 on target. Chelsea have only had 3 shots, 2 on target, and 53% possession, 85 pass completion. We're poning, and it's full time. I mean, Chelsea were not a difficult team. They had 1 shot in the second half. I had like 9, but I didn't really have to show any of them because they were all just long shots of Cech just going save, save, save. But Sergio Ramos ended up getting man of the match because he kept Hazard quiet for the second half, as well as keeping the likes of Marco Marin quiet as well. But as you see, Sunderland beat Stoke, Liverpool beat Aston Villa, Man United beat West Ham, Cardiff beat Southampton, Everton beat Bolton, West Brom beat QPR, Newcastle beat Wigan, Man City beat Wolves, and Tottenham beat Norwich. So there are a lot of, well, I can't really say good results going for me because Man United are the only team really challenging at this moment. Because I mean, after beating Chelsea, I'm now, what, 12 points clear of Chelsea, and now I'm only 3 points clear of Man United. I mean, Jesus Christ, that gap is huge between Chelsea and Man United. That's 9 points already. That is a pretty big gap. I mean, I'm the only team which is, yeah, Man United are the only teams actually like challenging. But as you can see, we put on such a great team performance for our last game. The chemistry between all of us is just amazing. It's almost like we're telepathic. From Big Jack Wilshere, the captain today, captain for the rest of his life. But anyway, into the last episode. I keep saying this, the last match of this episode. Arsenal versus Newcastle. This was a relatively boring match to play in, only because I think it was Tim Krul in goal for Newcastle. It was just two beasts. I played a relatively strong team. I gave Jenkinson a little run out on the right hand side, Jordi Alba a little run out on the left hand side, and Fernando Torres got a little bit of game up front. And no, it wasn't even Tim Krul, it was bloody Ryan Elliott, I think is his name. He's an absolute beast. I didn't think he was even going to be even that good, but they seem to have lost Papasisi, I think, because they're playing Vukic up front when he's actually a centre midfielder. But it doesn't really matter. But from kick-off, I mean, I was just like, I just play Battlefield for a bit. I'm just like, no, I don't play Battlefield at all. Torres gets the ball, passes it to Giroud. Giroud already has played through Royce. Royce ends up passing it back to Olivier Giroud. Giroud gets a shot away and it goes just wide of the post, so I can't score from the kick-off, which I'd like to do. But in the 9th minute of the match, Fernando Torres throw on goal. And Fernando Torres has been relatively disappointing, but that is a pretty good strike into the bottom corner for a 1-0 lead against a pretty good Newcastle side. I just couldn't really break them down. I mean, I showed the majority of the match here, but as you see, Wilshere gets hacked and he's on the floor. He's not getting up. Giroud hits it wide, and Wilshere, he's okay. It's all good. He's okay. He's okay. Well, the referee's just like, you okay, son? No. You should have been going to foul, you prick. But anyway, at halftime, it's 1-0, and I'm not going to lie, that's actually the final score. There were 7 shots, 5 on target, 4 shots from Newcastle, 1 on target. I take off Olivier Giroud, bring on David Villa, give little Giroud a rest, and that was it. That's the final score of the match. 1-0, ridiculous. Gibbs wins a header against, I think, Obertan. Ramsey plays it to Wilshere, Wilshere plays it to Royce, and that's the end of the game. 1-0, relatively boring, like I was saying. There are 15 shots 10 on target from me, and 5 shots 2 on target from Newcastle, but they weren't anything special. Gibbs was man of the match, that sort of says everything. With Fernando Torres even scoring, he only got 6.5 rating. But as you see there, Cardiff City of all teams beat Manchester United at Old Trafford. Holy crap. Southampton beat West Brom, Bolton beat Wigan, QPR beat Wolves. But with that Cardiff result, I'm now 6 points clear of Man United. The title, not in the bag, I'm not going to say that, but it's relatively in the bag. It's going into the shopping bag. But as you can see, Man City beat Norwich, Chelsea beat Aston Villa, Sunderland beat Tottenham, Stoke got beat by Liverpool, Everton beat West Ham. So, yeah, 6 points clear, goal difference of 9 better. I'm going to win, probably. I'm going to probably win the title, and 17 points clear of 4th place. Jesus Christ, that's a huge gap. I mean, that just says everything. But And Norwich are still bottom of the table. And as you can see, lads, you've done great so far. Let's try to keep this momentum going until the end of the season. You can do it. Big picture of Rob Schneider should appear in the corner anytime soon. But yes, you can do it. From him, from what film is it? Waterboy. He's in Waterboy, who knows that. Anyway, contract renewals. Jenkinson wants one, Gibbs wants one, Koscielny wants one, Eisfeld wants one, Torres wants one, Adler wants one, and Big Mark, I think it's not Mark Randall, but Randall wants one. So who was it going to give them to? As you see, Gibbs is a 94 rated left back. He would definitely get in one. Koscielny, 89 rated centre back. He's definitely getting one. Eisfeld, I actually get rid of him. I don't free him from his contract, because you'll see in a little while who's coming through the youth team that I really want to actually put into the team. I mean, Eisfeld's a great player, but he's already 20 years old. He's not really progressed. He's only gone up like what, a point, and he's like a sort of player that if I played him on a regular basis, he would be very high. He'd be like maybe an 80 rated player already, but I don't have space for him, so I might be getting rid of him. Randall was going to stay. Torres I keep as well as Adler, because Fabianski is an absolute crap backup. But Koscielny, I'm still on Koscielny. I didn't know he could even play sweeper role, but he can play the sweeper role, so I could potentially, if I wanted to, play 3 centre backs with Koscielny, De Hertfeld and Vermaelen, and then play 5 at the back if I really wanted to, and push Ramos and Gibbs really far up, and like make it 3 at the back really, but it will be 5 in PES terms, because left back, there's no left wing back and no right wing back position, because you got rid of them last year. Yeah, last year. They were in PES 2011, but they got rid of them for some ridiculous reason, because they do exist in real life, left wing back and right wing back. But anyway, like I was saying, Eisfeld, I was going to keep him, but you'll see in a couple minutes who is actually coming through my team. It is absolutely ridiculous, because of course, with the youth team, the way they work in PES is that there's regens. A bit like Football Manager, like a player comes through and say, oh, he's going to be the next like Craig Bellamy, but in PES it works in the way that he is Craig Bellamy. He's just coming back as like a 66 rated player, and I'm using Craig Bellamy as an example, but he is actually in my youth team. He's coming through as well. But Eisfeld, he's a alright player. He seems to develop at a steady pace, but I'm not going to give him a new contract. Torres, see, I gave Torres a new contract, but do I really want him? No, not really. I mean, Adler here, he's an 87 rated goalie, pretty beast, and Big Randall is a 71 rated attacking midfielder. We got a 74, I think, or 75 in attack in the right midfield. But there is a star coming through my team, through my youth team. Danny Higginbottom. I think he's a former Man United player. Danny Higginbottom. I buy him. I'm not going to lie. Him and that Lucius guy are absolute beasts. But if you keep going down that list, you see Juninho Pernambuco. I think it's Pernambuco. Him, beast. But Higginbottom, I buy him. Half salary, 95 grand. Lucius, 16-year-old who is a 71 rated midfielder. Buy him. Beast. Juninho, I want him. He is a legend. He's only 66 rated at the current moment, but I know how good he is. But as you see, the squad can't exceed the maximum size of 32. So Bellamy was also there. Schweinsteiger is on the market, and I really want Schweinsteiger. I love him so much. He's just such a legend. But as you can see, I'm giving them new contracts to Jenkinson, Gibbs, Koscielny, Torres, and Adler and Randall. But I actually leave out Big Eisfeld. I took a while. I was like, I could give him 3 years, but would he play by the time he's 23? He'd probably just want to leave. And I was just like, heh. So I ended up actually putting him on a transfer list. You see that in a couple minutes. And Torres, I ended up giving him a new contract, because when I was thinking about it, I was like, I don't actually have another striker after Giroud, Higuain, or Villa. Torres is the only one, and after that I'd have to play Randall or Royce up front. Adler, I give him a new contract because he's just beast. And Randall, I don't even think about it, I just go, Randall, beast. But Pablo Hernandez has done absolutely nothing for me, because I don't play him at all. So, transfer listed, I'm sorry, but he's a good player, but he's not going to work for me. His thumbs up isn't going to get him anywhere. Transfer listed. Bakusanya, transfer listed. Fabianski, I'm sure I transfer listed him. Maybe I don't show you it. I'm sure he gets transfer listed. And Coquelin's unlocked. I never ever noticed that. But as you can see in the team, 92 rated Olivier Giroud, 89 rated Higuain, 92 rated Ozil, 91 rated Royce, 84 rated Ramsey, 96 rated Wilshere, 94 Gibbs, 94 Vermaelen, 89 Koscielny, 87 Sergio Ramos, and 90 Szczesny. Holy crap, my team's OP. Anyway, this is the January transfer window. If you have enjoyed this video, subscribe to my channel for more, and catch you later.